Good day, traders. This is Rick with your Futures Trading Coach Aftermarket Update for the live trading alert call room. We are on vacation next week. We're trading all day this week. Fun times. Couldn't have picked a better week to do it. All right, guys, the market's currently flat. We had 36 points to the downside, 36 points. Just an unbelievable day. I'm going to run through everything we did. We had a load of trades. Every single one was a winner, and we're going to go through what we did here. Now, when the market came in here, when the market opened up, we did have an opportunity to get short. We did not take any of this because, again, market was already down 20 points. I didn't know it was going to go down 30. Otherwise, of course, we would have hopped in. There was a couple opportunities to get in, but we would have had to get in mid-candle, like between these wicks here and here. And just didn't want anybody to take a point and a half worse price with the market down big. So we passed on all that. Again, I probably would have gotten us in here if we were only doing the morning, but knowing we had the afternoon, that we could afford to be a little more patient. Okay, and that's what we did. Okay, we did nothing on this down move. We sat here for about an hour. We did nothing. Market came up. I said the first opportunity that this thing may turn around, because I basically said this was a flush out here when it got down here. In fact, I said, we could normally buy. I mean, we don't buy in the method here, but there was big money that was probably going to come in and buy here. So I wanted to take any opportunity that we could to get long with any sort of signal. Said this was skirting the rules a little bit here. Okay, so we got long at 948, 2051. Okay, 2051, and I told everybody, okay, that when this thing pushes up, you take a point, take most of your contracts off on a point. Reason being is if it comes back up and it prints 53.25, you can add your contracts back. Okay, I was very specific here. Okay, so we took most of our contracts off at a point. Okay, went either -3 ticks or to entry. I gave people the choice. Okay, and it never made it up there, so it basically made a point, and that was it. Okay, when the market came back up, I said, look, when the market comes back up, this thing's going to go at least up to my double line here, double line right there, in which case a ZL came in, and basically that was at 10:03. We got long 2053, and took that up to 650. That was a 3.5 point winner. In fact, it didn't get up to the 650, and we had an add-on. Okay, because it didn't go 650, it only went up to about 575. So when it came back after this red candle here, I said if you want to do an add-on, you can get long 375 after the 1027 candle, and again we took that up to the 650. Now we still had people that were larger size traders that were long. I didn't want anybody reversing or anything like that. This was a ZL. The reason why we got out of completely or out of most of our contracts there was because we knew that we had a ZL coming in here. With the method, you could have taken this short if you wanted to. I did not call it for the room. Okay, but we did exit our trade, or we were out of 90% of 95% of our contracts. Okay, went to lunch. Okay, and I told everybody here, these two double lines here, if the market gets above these two double lines, it's buy on, and you could see this thing go all the way up here. Okay, in fact, I had my line over here, but we moved it after we came back from lunch. Okay, came back from lunch. I was not here. We had a long understanding trade here. I was not here for that. We had an S play here. I was not here for that. Okay, we came back around here, saw that the market was above there, waited for the signal, got into a power play here, hit this thing, and then we could have gotten back in here. Some people did. I held, but basically had that power play there at 1218. Okay, 1218, and that one went right up to my target there. Get back in there again for those who wanted to get back in. Again, target, and this was my ultimate target up here for that trade. Okay, right there, and again, this circle and that thick line was there the whole time to the tick. Okay, so that trade made from 66.50, okay, all the way up to about 74.50. So approximately 8 points on the trade. Let's call it 7, because some people got out of the bottom of the box. And if you hit it twice, you got 66.50 up to 9.50. So you got 2-3 points on the first hit, and then 6 to 7 points on the second hit. Okay, market went flat. I said there's nothing to do in here. Again, we had an opportunity potentially to be short here. Okay, just wanted to pass on that. We had enough trades here, everything going on. So we were going to wait. Either we were going to get short below here or long if the market came back up here. That's exactly what we did. We had an understanding trade, 20.7375, took it back up. And again, these lines were here the whole time, nothing else. We had this line here at 79.75, and then we had 84 quarter. We don't want to be pigs. I told everybody that it's if you want to get out at 82, that's fine. Anywhere in here would be satisfactory. And that was pretty much all we did for the day. And as you'll see here, that was the high of the day. Within 1 or 2 ticks, and in fact, it can blow over it as long as it doesn't close above it. So that was basically the high of the day. The market just closed right here, and we just closed the room a couple candles ago because there really was nothing else we were going to do. 2.3 million contracts traded so far today already, and then also in the TF, guys, the same power play here we took here, 11.98, and that one you'll see as soon as this target was hit. Here, 1257, okay, 1257, as soon as this was hit right here, okay, this one got hit here, and you get out of the trade. Okay, so this was a beautiful trade from 1198 up to about 450, so that was about 65 ticks on that trade. And again, one winner, two, and actually here then we had an add-on. I'm sorry, we had a lot of stuff today. We had an add-on. I told everybody if that was long from the 375. I said if you want to add on after this red candle here, you add on 675, 76, 75, 77. That was not a new entry. That was an add-on only. From anywhere you would have been long from down here, and to get that up because it hadn't hit our target yet. So 1-2 opportunities for the power play here, understanding trade here with an add-on opportunity to boost profits to get up to the next target. Power play here with an add-on again to get up to the 56.50, and another point there, and then the 65 ticks in the TF. Wonderful, wonderful day today. We're going to come back again tomorrow and do it all over again. Sorry this went a little longer. We had more trades because we're trading all day. Normally we only do the morning. And look, we'll see you guys back tomorrow.